R21 content will soon be made available on video on demand on pay TV. But R21 films will still not be shown in HDB Heartland cinemas, and the sale of R21 videos in stores is still a no-go.
If I use the analogy of, the spas and the massage, or maybe I should take away the spas, the massage parlors and the pubs and some of these KTV places and budget hotels and so on, people will be more comfortable with this if they are away from the residential areas. And I think that there is that similar discomfort if R21 films were to encroach into the heartlands. But we also wanted to see how we can make more choices available. And so we decided that if you allow it into the home where the parents will have the greatest control, then that possibility must be considered further, and we have considered it carefully. We think that video on demand will allow them to access the content if they so desire, but the possibility of accidental access by non-adults, we think, is something that can be managed.
When asked about R21 content on pay TV, some Singaporeans expressed concern about the effect it may have on children.
What do you think of R21 shows? They are now being able to be screened on pay TV, which is...
On pay TV?
Yeah, which is cable TV, yeah.
I don't think that is very suitable. Yeah, because you have children around, and the parents may be watching it and think it's okay, but you influence the younger generation, and sometimes they don't have the necessary mindset to cope with it, what to do with it. Yeah.
They have implemented like parental lock mechanisms so that to prevent the kids. But
then again, children, if you want to get to it, they can, They can. Don't make it accessible for children, I find that.
As a parent, I'm really... I don't encourage this, because in spite of this, kids will have an opportunity to view this. So I think the government should think about it more about this before we proceed.
Well, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, nowadays children, consider those that are savvy enough. There's so many things on the net that they can search for. So, no, it's not a big deal. Besides, there's a parent lock, right, like you say. So I think it's okay.
Boils down to parents. They must know when is their red line between going in and going out. So if parents they can able to guide their children, I think it's fine.
Because they actually have a condition which is they can show it, but they have to have a parental lock so that young people don't get to see it.
Okay, but yeah. These are things that people can override. Things you can parental lock, but how secure is this measure? It's something a question mark.
Kids nowadays are very clever, They can just they know their parents' password and all, yeah. So I don't think it's good. It's a good idea.
So now they're just being allowed to be screened on paid TV, but not in cinemas in the heartlands, like maybe around here. So do you think perhaps the rules should be relaxed further, or do you think they still should be restricted?
Of course restricted. As a parent, I encourage that.
I think to a certain extent there must exist some censorship, and I think I agree with the government measure in trying to stop these R21 films being screened in the heartland. So I'm pretty comfortable with that.
Does it really make a difference? I don't think it really makes a difference. Yeah, because if anybody who wants to watch it, will go to anywhere that has screens the movies.
If they want to show it on pay TV, then heartland is no issue. It's the same. To me, it's the same.
So you think they should open up to both?
Yeah, when they open, then they open all.
I prefer they show in cinema, because cinema they show at IC and all, so it's good, it's better than show on TV, pay TV. Yeah.
The government has accepted over 80% of more than 80 recommendations made by the Censorship Review Committee. Some of the changes include introducing a PG-13 rating and a term license scheme for arts groups. A new youth panel will also be set up to allow the younger generation to share their views on censorship. These initiatives will be implemented by the end of next year. Find out more in the next clip.